Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Israel again and I'm glad to have you here. So in this very short tutorial, I'm just going to be quickly addressing an issue that I faced personally with tailors that I've worked with, okay, about the shirt collar. Okay, in the coming videos, I'll be doing different kinds of collars, and so I hope you check them out. Okay, so the issue I actually want to address is the actual collar. Now, you look at the anatomy of the collar here. We have actually two pieces. There's the upper part and there's the lower part, right? Let me show you another video here, another picture. Okay, so this is the lower part of the collar and this is the upper part. Okay, let me see if I have another one here. Okay, so the lower part, the upper part. Okay, yeah, so this is the collar before it is sewn. Okay, so if you're familiar with the shirt collar, this is actually how it basically looks like. Okay, now if we say the shirt collar is 15, for example, or 16, right? Maybe during measurement, I've measured the client and I'm like, okay, the collar for this person is 16 and a half, for example, whatever length it is. Now, where exactly is the 15 and a half? Is it from here round, or is it from here round? Is it from, let me use another picture, this might be confusing. Here round, I mean there's this confusion, right, about what exactly is the collar length. Okay, now I'll just answer it very simply. Okay, now the collar length, right, of course when you measure around the person's neck, okay, that's the collar length. Now if you are going to be leaving some space behind, I mean in between this collar, it depends, right? If you're going to be leaving some space in between these edges, right, this is actually the edge, right, an edge. Okay, so if you're going to be leaving some space right here, okay, tight space, right, then the collar will start just from here. Okay, but when you look at most shirts, right, for men, we tend to use ties with them. Shirts, right, dress shirts actually are used with ties. Okay, and then you don't find this space, right, almost like something like this. By the time you put the tie, this closes. Now in this case, right, you see that there's no space, unlike here where there seems to be a bit of some space. Okay, and here, I mean, it's clearly written here, tie space. All right, so here also there seems to be a space, but I feel when the tie is worn, you won't see any space here. Okay, so it closes up, right? So largely speaking, or most times, right, the collar width is actually measured from this end, right, to this end, right, from here to here, from here to here. That's actually the exact collar width. So let's say you measure 15, for example, then your 15 will be from here to here. Now this foundational piece, this other down piece, will now be extended depending on what space you want here. Okay, so let's say you want a space of about 1 inch. Well, hardly will you have a space of 1 inch here. That's quite much, right? Except if you want to button or something. So if I'm going to have a space of 1 inch here, for example, that means that this space here will be 1 inch. Okay, I mean this extension here, right here, this the distance between here and not here, but distance between, because it curves out, so let's say the distance between here and here will be 1 inch. So let's say the total extension will be, probably you'll be looking at maybe 1.5, depending on how curved it is, 1.5 to 2 inches possibly, which is not really an ideal a classic shirt, let me put it that way. Okay, so if you want something like this, right, if you want something like this, this distance is not more than, what I'm looking here is not more than, say, 3/8 of an inch, or maybe ½ inch. So that means this distance here, right, this distance here will be more like 1 inch. So let's say here ½ inch, this is also ½ inch, from here to here also ½ inch, then here ½ inch. I'm not sure if you get what I'm trying to do here, right? Okay, so that's that. Then we now also have, let's say you want something like this, for example. This is a perfect point to point collar style. Okay, so the point touches, that edge touches. So in this case, the extension here would not be more than, say, 3/4 of an inch. The whole extension, like from here to here, talking about this distance here, say 3/4. So let's say this here to here might not be more than 3/8, and 3/8, it will be quite the curve will be shorter, much shorter. Okay, so you can get something like that. So this, right, will give you, and it also depends on how you cut the collar, so this will give you a good fit, right, like this. Okay, so that extension is somewhere around here, but the actual collar is from this point to the other point. Okay, if you have a collar like this, for example, something like this, well, you might want to start the collar from somewhere around here. It's somewhere around here. Okay, but really it's just okay to start from here, so that whatever excesses you have, just works for ease. Okay, works for ease basically. All right, largely speaking, if you want a close point collar, start from here to here, because I've seen tailors sew and then I tell them, oh, the collar is 16.5, and then they actually measure 16.5 from here to here. That's a huge error. Okay, it's not from here to here. If you measure the collar from here to here, it will be shorter than the measurement, and then the person is going to be very, very uncomfortable wearing a tie. I said person is not going to wear a tie, so it's going to be very uncomfortable wearing a tie, and then some other guys might not even be able to wear the shirts. Okay, so that's just a simple correction I just wanted to point out. Alright, so if you've learned anything in this tutorial, please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing tutorials of collars. If you're watching this tutorial, maybe I've done them, just quickly check them out. I'm sure you gain a lot. Alright, thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial.